Okay, this is part 3. Because part 2, I didn't realize my screen will time out. Anyhow, okay, so with this guy, we've already gone over it once. So basically, he's going to go minus 20 on my defense. So he's going to debuff me, right? The way to counteract that is we can use something like this guy, all heroes, 25 defense for 4 turns. So this will just basically replace whatever he did. So this is as good with this Titan as an antidote. And this is the kind of stuff you need to learn, and maybe to know that this is even a possibility. Maybe will open your mind to looking at other things. But I'll continue to have these sessions where I point out these special little tidbits, little nuances of the game. Anyhow, I'm going to go in without a whole lot of mana because, well, I don't have any. I'm sitting on 3 hits, and this Titan's going to be dead soon. Oh, geez, I might kill him with 1 hit. So, anyhow, we're going to go on in. Too much talking, not enough fighting. Alright, so there, we got my 5. Right? I got my 3. And my 5 there. 5 there. Do I have more mana? If I have more mana, I might take it. 68k is all that's left. Let's try to get it with 1. So I'm going to use a time stop. I'm going to go with a slightly more complicated attack because I'm going to use a time stop in there too. Alright. Which unfortunately is not really what I want to show you, but we're trying for it. Alright, so here we go. Alright, a decent amount of green. Blue, that. Okay, so I need to turn on Woo. Diamond. Now we go. Remove his. Now we can go to town on him. See how that canceled it out? Not super big. Wow, that's not good. Oh, we'll go in again. It wasn't a good board though, really. It was very lacking. Alright, we'll just bring this stuff in. We're just looking to hit him with a hammer now. Ew. Alright. Blind him too, why not? It's interesting to note, you see how the life isn't really being removed from these guys? Except for that one. Hit him, please. Alright, so now I'm expecting some stuff to start showing up now. Damn it, I should have enabled blue. Yeah, we'll just kill him. Yep, everyone makes mistakes. I made mine. Oh. Still nothing. I mean, what do these boards have to get? There we go. Jesus Christ. Terrible boards. Terrible. Whatever. He's dead. So anyhow, that's what you want to try to do. So I'm going to take you through a couple of my teams. They're just bad boards. So I like using the 4-1 a lot. So you'll see how I line them on up from left to right. And of course, the guys here on the left, right, they're all going to build. And so you get plus attack, plus defense, minus 34. It's a debuff on the Titan. These guys are key. So there's a Gormek, Grim. These are 4 stars. Gormek, Grim. Who else does it? Is there a red one? Yeah. Gormek. Blue is Grim. Yellow, I don't think exists. Green, I don't think exists. And purple, Tiberitus. Right? So those are the good guys that you really want on your team. And you'll use them, even if they're the same color or they're a weak color. Sometimes they're the best guy you're going to have out there. Especially if you don't have Wu. Get them on your team. It doesn't matter what color they are. Get them on your team and then turn them on the minute you get in there. What that's going to do is immediately weaken the Titan. And normally it's for 6 turns, so that's huge. Now there's special guys in here that you can stack. Oh, these are fun. So you start getting these guys now, like Guardian Falcon. And he does it'll be minus 54 when he's fully leveled against fire for 4 turns. So what you do with these guys is you stack them on top of Gormek. So Gormek here will do like minus 34, and then you stack this guy on him, this beast, and you get an additional minus 54 as long as you're using red. So when you're doing a highly overloaded one like I'm doing, then the effects are awesome. So then you get 34 plus the 54, so you get 88% down in defense. So now all of a sudden, this red team that has a hard time hitting hard, well, they're hitting a lot harder now. All of a sudden, out of the blue. And of course, Bold Tusk, all these abilities add together, right? And then on top of it all, I throw in the Grave Maker in there because he's got the plus 5% defense and attack. So then that just made everyone stronger. So overall, the team is 20% stronger, right? Alrighty. So, and then of course with my Titan team, I won't use Delilah. I use Delilah when I'm doing my raids. So generally speaking, when I'm going on in against someone and I need to take them out, especially going up against people that are way stronger than me, and this will help you guys. You overload your team, right? So right now I'm in a 4-1. I'll do this. I'm not crazy like Anchor. I tried his thing with all one color. It's just nuts. It's crazy. You just can't finish the damn job. With this, I can, right? Because I got 2 colors. So now I get one more option to finish the guys off, right? And plus I'll use Delilah in like every one of those teams because she can heal, plus she has minions, and she's a pain in the ass for everyone. So that isn't me. So even my yellow team, I could take in all 5 yellows, but I am so nervous that I am going to get screwed over by a bad board that I'll take in someone who's additive, like Gregorian. Now granted, they're not lined up right here. I'll fix that before I actually use them, but just so you know, I mean, these are the team players that I would normally use. Defensive team, well, I'll make another video for defense very shortly because order is of the absolute most importance. Let's see, green, blue, yeah, and then I have red, and then that's my purple team, and then my yellow team will look something along the lines of, I'll grab Lomita, Sabina, Tiberitus, of course Tiberitus because he's got the minus defense. Cyperian, I'll bring him on in. He's okay. I got another Sabina that's there. And I got some other guys that I could level. That would be kind of nice, but anyhow, that's the basic gist of it. So, what to do? Use your items smartly. Make sure that you're using. You can use some items in exchange of others. Like you saw what I did there with the turtle banners, using those as if they were antidotes. Plus, I'm double dipping, because not only am I getting rid of their debuff, I am also buffing myself. So that's a double dip. So you want to double dip. Hell, you want to triple dip if you can, but whatever. Now, some of your teams are going to have a problem, like weaknesses here. Like, here, I'll have it, because I have this one Guardian Jackal. This is the reason why I'm able to really lay into the purple guys. Because he does minus 54 defense against Holy. Holy crap. So, everyone here is going to pound on that Titan. The red, obviously, you know why? Because I'm stacking stuff. It's all about stacking. Now, you run into some problems here. It's stuff like this. So, like, my blue team doesn't have a minus defense guy. So really, with my setup here, because I don't have a minus defense guy, I'm not even sure one exists in the game. That's green. So because of that, what I really should do here is probably take Liana out and bring in someone like a Gormek. Or a Grim. Grim's even better because he hits harder, right? He hits like 700 and something. Where Gormek is lucky to touch 530, I think. But anyhow, Gormek also has, one of the cool things about him is he's got 5-star life, but he's a 4-star. And he hits like a 3-star. So, go figure that one out. So, anyhow, just a couple things. Also, you're going to want to worry about your troops. You really want your defensive troops on your key characters. It doesn't matter. They're, like Wu, even though he hits for over 700, he's not going to contribute much, if anything, to a Titan hit or anything. So I always put the biggest, I call it bubble wrap, on him. And it's just the biggest, strongest, defensive-oriented troops on him. And that's what this is. Right, so I have all my troops there, all of them available. My attacking one, you know, I could make him attack stronger, but then I'd lose my defense. Gotta have defense on him. Same thing applies to your minus defense guys, your debuff guys. You need to protect these guys. They need maximum protection. These are the most valuable players that you're going to be playing with. They're worth more than what the other 4 are for what they're going to bring to the table, because they're going to level the playing field with these guys, right? Not just player versus player or Titan, because you know you can only weaken like 2 or 3 guys that are all next to each other. That's fine. That's okay, right? Some of these other guys, you'll want to get these because, well, they weaken everybody. Well, no, targeted nearby for this guy. The other one for the yellow only does 1, so it's really more targeted towards Titan. But anyhow, hopefully this starts helping you and starts pointing you in the right direction. Look at items. Look at how their state, the change in status will negate other debuffs that are against you. Obviously, don't use items that have they're going to be interacting with an undispensable or dispellable status ailment. That's a complete waste, so don't even bother with it. But definitely make use of the multiple dips, as we call it, with the items. In terms of what I like to use, blinding's nice with the arrows. I used to use it a lot more. As you get stronger, you don't even want to bring that. You want to bring mana because you want to bring the heat. But obviously you can't bring the heat all the time because you run out of mana. And so you need to be able to have your turtle banners and that. So generally speaking, I like to bring in the turtle banners because, well, that's awesome. You put that on and you saw how my damage was barely moving. It's only a 25% hike, but still, that's significant. When you got, especially when you got 5 stars that have a bunch of defense. But anyhow, hopefully this is helping. I'm going to continue on with my defensive one, but this is just kind of get you an intro into how to look at the game and how to hopefully attack stronger. I'm going to do one more video after this where I'm going to show you some different layouts. I'm going to show you like the 3-2, the 1-3-1. These setups are more specialized for people who don't have as many heroes as someone like I do, right? That are leveled. And so when you don't have all these guys, you have to make do with what you have. And well, the way you do it is you do like a 1-3-1, where I do have 3 blue that are really good, but I don't have a 4th. So, and rather than put someone in that isn't leveled significantly, maybe I'll throw in some odd colors. So like here, let's say maybe, okay, well, I don't have an Alassie. So I'm like, okay, well, I have that. So what else would help? Well, I might throw in like a Gormek. Normally this would be like a red Titan team, so maybe I throw in someone that's maybe not red. Maybe we go purple. Maybe I throw in like a Tiberitus in here. You know, someone to add on to the minus. Now, Tiberitus and Grim will cancel each other, right? Well, one will supersede the other. So you got to be careful when you're stacking. They have to actually stack, not replace. So, just something to note. Anyhow, that's it for this one. I got to revert that because that's a whole. Yeah. So that's it for this. We'll see you in the next one.